Apple TV has always been one of Apple's quieter products, often overshadowed by the glitz and glamour of the iPhone, the hype around the MacBook Pro, and the constant updates in the iPad lineup. Yet, while it may not steal headlines, the Apple TV is a crucial part of Apple's ecosystem. It acts as a bridge between your television, iOS devices, smart home setup, and even your fitness lifestyle through Apple Fitness Plus. Now, as we move deeper into 2025, buzz is growing louder because credible leaks and industry analysts strongly suggest that Apple is gearing up to launch a brand new Apple TV. For fans of Apple's ecosystem, this is a big deal. Why the Apple TV needs a refresh currently, the Apple TV 4K runs on the A15 Bionic chip. At launch, it was respectable, but today it feels outdated. In fact, it is now the oldest processor still actively used in any Apple device on the market. Compare this with the entry-level iPad running the newer A16 and flagship iPhones pushing the A17 Pro and soon the A18 generation, and the Apple TV feels left behind. For a device meant to be the heart of your living room setup, handling 4K HDR streaming, Dolby Atmos audio, gaming through Apple Arcade, and acting as a smart home hub, this lagging hardware is no longer acceptable. Apple knows this, which is why rumors of the next-generation Apple TV featuring the A17 Pro or possibly even the A18 chip are sparking so much excitement. The power of a next-gen chip. The A17 Pro, first introduced in the iPhone 15 Pro, wasn't just about energy efficiency. It brought raw power. It enabled console-level 8AA gaming experiences on mobile for the first time, with blockbuster titles like Resident Evil Village and Assassin's Creed Mirage running on a smartphone. Now imagine that same chip in a device like Apple TV, which doesn't have the same thermal or size constraints as an iPhone. This could turn the Apple TV into a legitimate competitor for traditional gaming consoles like Xbox Series S or PlayStation 5. Apple has already laid the groundwork with its Metal 4 graphics API, optimized for high-performance gaming, and the continuously expanding Apple Arcade library. If the new Apple TV harnesses the A17 Pro GPU, or even better, the rumored A18, it could support both casual gaming and full-scale console experiences, right in your living room. And Apple already supports external controllers such as the PlayStation DualSense and Xbox controllers through iOS. Combine that with a powerful new chip, and suddenly the Apple TV isn't just a streaming device, it becomes a true entertainment hub with gaming capabilities. Connectivity upgrades, Wi-Fi 6E and HDMI 2.1 beyond raw power. The Apple TV 2025 could also deliver networking and display improvements. The A17 Pro supports Wi-Fi 6E, bringing faster speeds, lower latency, and more reliable streaming. This is ideal for 4K HDR movies, live sports, and cloud gaming. If Apple opts for the A18, we may even see Wi-Fi 7, future-proofing the device for years to come. Ethernet connectivity is also expected to stick around, ensuring hardcore gamers and home theater users can achieve the best possible stability. On the video side, HDMI 2.1 support is rumored. This would unlock features like variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode, and higher frame rate output, essentials for modern gaming and high-performance home theater setups. These upgrades could make the Apple TV not just a streaming box, but a serious piece of home entertainment hardware. Design and sustainability. Apple TV's design has often been criticized for being too plain. The glossy black plastic feels cheap compared to the premium finishes of Apple's other devices like the MacBook, iPad, and Apple Watch. But 2025 might bring change. Leaks suggest Apple could shift to a recycled aluminum body, or at least eco-friendly recycled plastics, aligning with Apple's broader commitment to becoming carbon neutral by 2030. A refreshed design would also help the Apple TV stand out visually, finally matching its premium price point with a premium build. Price expectations. The current Apple TV 4K ranges from $129 to $149, depending on whether you choose the Ethernet model. Analysts believe if the new version ships with the A17 Pro, pricing could remain in that same bracket, since the chip will already be 2 years old. However, if Apple surprises us with the A18 or A18 Pro, a slight price increase is possible, potentially, raising the entry model to $179 or $199. While that's still higher than Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, or Google Chromecast, Apple has never positioned the Apple TV as a budget product. Its value lies in seamless integration with the Apple ecosystem. The power of ecosystem integration. And that's the real selling point. Apple TV isn't just about watching Netflix or Apple TV Plus shows. It works hand in hand with AirPods, iPhones, iPads, HomePods, and HomeKit accessories. It doubles as a smart home hub, integrates tightly with Apple Fitness Plus for workouts, and provides the best way to enjoy Apple's own streaming service in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. That ecosystem. Lock-in has always been Apple's biggest weapon. The 2025 Apple TV could extend this further, positioning itself as the ultimate hub for your smart home, fitness routines, entertainment, and possibly even gaming. Possible launch timeline. So, when can we expect it? Most predictions point toward Apple's September 2025 keynote, the same stage where the iPhone 17, Apple Watch Series 11, and AirPods Pro 3 are expected to debut. If Apple doesn't showcase the Apple TV at that event, then October or November are the next likely windows, since those months are often used for iPad and Mac announcements. In that case, the Apple TV might appear quietly via a press release. However, given the leaks, September looks highly probable. Entertainment and gaming are strong themes that Apple could use to generate buzz alongside its fall lineup. Final thoughts. To wrap it up, the Apple TV 2025 isn't shaping up to be just another minor streaming box update. Instead, it represents a broader shift in Apple's vision for the living room. With a powerful new chip like the A17 Pro or A18, Wi-Fi 6E, HDMI 2.1 support, and a more premium eco-friendly design, this device could redefine Apple's role in home entertainment. Rather than being an accessory, the new Apple TV could evolve into a central hub, supporting console-level gaming, acting as a smart home controller, delivering immersive 4K HDR and Dolby Atmos content, and integrating with Apple Fitness Plus for a healthier lifestyle. If priced strategically and marketed with Apple Arcade and Apple TV Plus as core features, the Apple TV 2025 could capture a new audience of gamers, home theater enthusiasts, and Apple loyalists. It has the potential to transform from a niche streaming product into a centerpiece of Apple's ecosystem, strengthening the company's presence in living rooms worldwide.